Hard to watch footage of the death of a black man.
That's that gentleman standing at the bar right there.
Please get him out of here now.
A struggle ensues as they try to restrain and begin handcuffing him, with one of the officers appearing to have one of his knees on Tyson's back.
Welcome back to Tracking That, a channel where we try to track what liberals are saying but end up not being able to as usual. And in this video we have a so-called police brutality video where a man died due to either his injuries from the accident he caused, drugs and his symptoms, or both, because he definitely did not die from the police like the liberal news media wants to make it out to be. In the title of the video by CBS Mornings, they of course had to label him as a black man. Now obviously this wouldn't make the news cycle if it wasn't a white person, because that wouldn't start any riots or any movement to try to get Democrats elected. This is a simple case of a crackhead being on drugs, not complying with police, and dying as a result of his deficiencies. Now, obviously, it's sad that he died, but trying to ruin police lives for something they didn't do is worse in my opinion. And I hate how they keep trying to make a George Floyd style riot. You know, the guy that died with fentanyl in his system and put a pregnant lady at gunpoint, pointing the gun at the woman's belly. You know, that guy. So let's roll the video so we can get further context.
Newly released police body cam video shows hard to watch footage of the death of a black man after he was arrested in Ohio. Now, this happened in Canton last week as officers confronted Frank Tyson after a car accident. Canton's mayor said he released the video to make the investigation as transparent as possible. We should warn you again, the video is disturbing. Elaine Quijano has the story.
On April 18th, two officers with the Canton Police Department arrive at the scene of a crash. Body cam footage shows a torn pole in the middle of the road.
The guy who did this, he's in the VFW. He ran in there.
One of the officers finds an abandoned vehicle nearby and is told the driver is inside a bar down the street.
That's that gentleman standing at the bar right there.
Please get him out of here now.
As officers approach 53-year-old Frank Tyson, a struggle ensues as they try to restrain him.
Get on the ground.
Officers take Tyson down to the ground.
They're going to kill me.
And begin handcuffing him, with one of the officers appearing to have one of his knees on Tyson's back.
Calm down. Calm down.
As they continue struggling, Tyson can be heard saying he can't breathe.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't. I can't breathe. You're fine.
Nearly 5.5 minutes pass before the officers check on him.
Can you calm down? Yeah, he might be out.
Almost 3 minutes later, one of the officers begins performing chest compressions.
Come on, man.
For several more minutes, the officers performed CPR before medics took over and transported him to the hospital. He was pronounced dead there less than an hour later. Ohio's Bureau of Criminal Investigation is examining Tyson's death, the cause of which is still unknown. Both of the officers involved in the incident are on administrative leave. For CBS Mornings, I'm Elaine Quijano.
So, in summary, he crashed his Chevy Malibu into a utility pole, ran into a bar, a woman yelled at the police to get him out of there because he was clearly causing problems. You know, welcome to ghetto culture. He fought back the police, didn't comply, and the officer that put his knee on the back when they took him down took it off when he said he couldn't breathe. You know, you couldn't, I can't breathe, I'm on my neck. He took it off. And then he magically died, but it's obvious from the video there was no brutality involved, so he died of his own accord. Bad news for all the race baiters. Tyson, the man that died, had been serving a 24-year sentence for kidnapping, burglary, grand theft of a vehicle, receiving stolen property, and failing to comply with a police officer related to his action taken on or around July 20, 2000. So nice try, Democrats. This was an epic fail. There's additional so-called outrage of this officer making these comments.
I thought he's here to pick up the to-go order. I've always wanted to be in a bar fight. I don't know if this counts.
Obviously, anyone who becomes a police officer has a hunger for saving the day. So I don't get the outrage with saying I always wanted to be in a bar fight. You know, if you become a police officer and you're newer, it makes sense you have a hunger for a fight. I mean, bar fights are something seen in movies. People just need to grow up and stop trying to villainize people to get their way politically.